Let me just set up my... Oh shit. I forgot, we're not meant to be wearing Gucci no more, innit? They're not racist. Alright. Say no more. See, that was wavy, innit? Oh, shit. Oh my days, I'm such a neek.
Early in the morning, in the morning, in the morning, in the morning.
Oh goodness, okay, welcome back to my third video. And as you can see by that slick edit or whatever the hell it was, whatever I tried to do, please forgive me, I'm still new to this. But as you can see, I changed up the whole place, and by the whole place I mean I put this ugly mug straight onto a pillow. This is my office now. If I'm gonna run this thing here, I need to make it my own, you feel me? So cool. So as you can tell by the video's title, I'm such a nerd. Anyway, as you can tell by the video's title, I am gonna be looking at the topic, has social media damaged the way we view relationships? And this is in terms of romantic relationships, not like friend stuff. So in my opinion, yes. I'm gonna explore like 3 different areas. So the first one is like the beginning of a relationship, or kind of how we meet people via social media. I want to look at this idea of liking pictures, commenting on pictures, etc. when you're in a relationship. And finally, the third one is like with social media, the way we compare ourselves to others and things like that. So I suppose like looking at society before social media was around, or even looking at the generations that come before us lot, probably before dial-up was even around. I suppose when you're in a village or a town or a little road or area, like certain ends, you're only isolated to that area. So who you meet there is probably who you're gonna spend your life with. This is our grandparents and things like that. So your nan was probably writing, like doing up love letters to your granddad, like sexting, but like in old-fashioned ways. Yeah, so that's what it would have been like. In today's day and age, that's not where we're at. We are in a day and age where everyone's connected, everyone's got Instagram, everyone's got Facebook. But I do believe that social media has affected the way we view relationships and how much trust we have in relationships. You know, we're in an age where everyone's got self-esteem issues, mental illness is not a joke, like we all go through it. And you know, relationships are hard, you know, they're hard work with the rise of social media. So I suppose the first point that backs up how social media has changed or damaged the way we view relationships is actually because we're spoiled for choice. We live in an era where we're all connected and we talk to a lot of people. We could be holding 10 conversations on Instagram, we could be holding 20 conversations on WhatsApp. Everyone's connected, we're spoiled. We always think we can get more. When sometimes I feel like we don't actually appreciate some of the conversations we're having, some of the people we're chatting to. We always want to be looking elsewhere, we always want to be connecting with more people, we want to be chatting like someone else. Like how many times, yeah, I know everyone's done this. How many times you agree to meet someone on a Friday or Thursday, and in that week you don't really talk, and when it comes down to the day, you just don't meet? Put your hand up if you've done that. I can't see. If you've actually got your hand up in the room, then good for you, but obviously I can't see, I'm chatting to a camera. But I know everyone's guilty of that because we're complacent, we're spoiled. If I don't see you today, I'm just gonna see someone else today. Or if you don't see me today, I'm sure you've got plan B, plan C, all the way through to plan Z. And that's what I feel. I feel like social media has almost ruined it's not ruined, it's a bit of a sticky one, to be honest, because on the one hand it's given us the tools to connect with so many people and to keep our options open and never to settle. But on the other hand, we've been given so much option and so much connectivity that we're not happy settling for one when we can always have more. And I do think that's an issue, and I think social media is to blame for that. So maybe that's just me. Maybe tell me right now in the comment section if I'm chatting rubbish, if I'm chatting shit. But that's what I feel like. I feel like we are spoiled. I feel like we have had we've got so many options and so many avenues and so many people to link up with, that we don't actually appreciate some of the people that we actually are talking to, or some of the prospects that we could have something with. Hopefully that makes sense. Point number 2, yeah, would be likes, comments. We can't talk about social media and not talk about likes and comments. Without social media and the liking function and the commenting function, we wouldn't have so many arguments. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to anyone. It took me too long to realize that liking other girls' pictures or whatever is a big no-no. Now, for me, I think it's trivial. If I'm scrolling, I like, it doesn't mean I'm giving you the it doesn't mean I'm giving you the gratification. Like, oh yeah, you're looking peng. Like yeah, the picture you posted, oh, phenomenal. That's not what I'm doing. I'm literally scrolling, I'm double tapping, I'm scrolling, I'm double tapping. I'm just being a loyal follower, and that's it. But I understand now how that can be perceived, and I understand how it might not be a nice feeling to see that your partner has liked another picture of a boy or another girl. I appreciate it, you know, I get it. The reason why I feel like this area of social media has damaged the way we view relationships is because it gives me something else to think about. It gives everyone something else to think about. We're already worried that everyone's misbehaving and everyone's doing doggeries behind the scenes. I've got paranoia about that, and we've now got to police our partner online now. I feel like when all you want in a relationship is two people who love each other, to be happy, and your world is their world and your world revolves around each other. Yeah, all that cute, it's not alright, all that cute stuff. And then when social media gets involved and this whole like and stuff, comment and stuff, it just adds another weight upon your shoulders, you feel me? So it is tough, it's definitely tough. I completely empathize with, I mean, I used to get a bollocking all the time for doing it, and it took me, I'm such an idiot, it took me too long to stop liking, and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm not even doing anything, I don't even mean like that. But obviously, that's not how it works still.
It's a bit of a sticky one still, obviously, right now anyway.
I mean, Hetty once said it. It actually is, it's sticky. But yeah, I think the third and final point that I wanted to kind of touch on is how we compare ourselves to others online. Now, me personally, I don't even do this. I finally reached a point in my life here where I'm happy in myself. I'm comfortable with myself. I don't look at other people and wish I was them. I don't wish I was in a relationship that I see online. I'm happy, I'm content, I'm very happy. But with social media, our generation always compares ourselves to other people. Social media, yeah, is just highlights. It's just highlights. If I had an argument with my girl, and she's crying her eyes out and I'm crying, I'm not gonna snap on the sly her bawling her eyes out and me, what's good? And she's crying and shit, come on, like, it's just highlights at the end of the day. But the way we view relationships now from social media, everyone's couples goals. We look at all these couples on Insta, couple goals, because they posted a picture of them two hugging each other in the ocean or some shit, you feel me? That's not real life. Real life, behind the scenes, they like, or, how many times, yeah, if you're a girl now, talking to the females in the audience here, how many times have you seen maybe like a girl that you follow on Insta post a beautiful bouquet of flowers and chocolates and saying, oh, my boyfriend, he's so special, he just got me these, and then turn to your boyfriend and said, yo, why don't you surprise me with some spontaneity? Why aren't you coming home with roses? Brother, everyone's relationships are different. Everyone has a different dynamic. The only two people that know about a relationship are the two people in it. That's it. Social media has definitely changed the way we view relationships, in the way we compare ourselves to others all the time. We're always thinking about what our other half and what our partner is doing online, which is not healthy. You know, I don't even use that function on Instagram, I won't even lie to you. You see when you go in the notifications and there's that function and then you can see what everyone's liked and what everyone's commented and who's followed who and blah, 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 blah. I don't use that because I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to deal with that. But you know, we are in a society and an age where we are constantly comparing ourselves to others. We are self-conscious about ourselves. We've got society's telling me this is sexy, that's sexy. Society's telling me this is now ugly and that's ugly. And society's telling me that Kim Kardashian is the pengest in the world and she's got big lips and Kylie's got big lips and they're the pinnacle of beauty when they're not. Did any of that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Ultimately, I'm a fan of social media. I'm doing a video for YouTube right now. I want to make something from this eventually, so I need social media to be around. But you have to take it with a pinch of salt. I think sometimes we have to strip back a lot of things in life, social media included, and just appreciate what's in front of us, whether it's a conversation and see how that progresses, whether it's actually taking a step back and realizing likes and comments are a bit trivial, it's a bit petty. Is it that deep? Am I gonna break up with my girlfriend over that? Probably not. And ultimately, we really need to take a step back and not compare ourselves to others. Okay, someone's penging than you, or someone else's relationship, they send their girlfriend flowers every week, or whatever. Everyone's different, and it's not important to always look at everyone else and think, actually, that's what I should be aiming for. Let's just enjoy everything, everyone, friends and whatever. I'm gonna end the video there before I start chatting more rubbish. Yeah, I do think my opinion was, this whole video has been my opinion, but I do think relationships and the way we view them, it's no longer easy. It comes with a lot of complications and things like that. And as long as we are made aware, or we're conscious of the fact that it's not that easy no more, and we need to be aware of X, Y, Z, then we'll be fine, we'll be fine. But yeah, listen, 3 videos in, I've got my little office and I'm good and I'm chilling and I've got my pillows and it's happy days. But yeah, anyway, like the video, subscribe to the video, all that stuff. And peace.